out of all days, this is the day that I decided to walk out without a raincoat, and I had a raincoat before. Good morning. Man, another really successful morning. I think I got all of my morning habits done again for the second day in a row, and I'm just so elated. I'm elated. I need to go ahead and jump into my work. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and just quickly share that things are going pretty well. Again, still struggling with going to bed on time. Haven't incorporated the Oura ring in just yet to my routine. I think part of that is just I'm trying to focus on getting some of the other core habits in line first. And I think that's just part of the process, right? I don't think that trying to change everything all at once is going to result in long-standing change. And so being patient with myself, focusing on one habit at a time, taking small little steps towards fixing everything, for lack of a better word, I think that that's the best way to go. One of my other wins is being able to straighten up and clean the downstairs. And it just makes such a difference first thing in the morning, being able to come downstairs to a clean kitchen with clean dishes and an empty sink. I think I have a pan. I have like 2 dishes in there, but that's beside the point. We're gonna focus on the win here, and that is just all of my dirty dishes out. We're out of the sink. I was able to load the dishwasher. I did all of that before my dad came over, and it was around the same time that I had the alarm set to load the dishwasher. So I think this alarm system is really making the difference. I am noticing now that it is less about having a time frame in which to do it, but more of a prompt of when to do it. I feel like for whatever reason right now, with I think just not having enough sleep, there's some stuff going on in my personal life that I'm trying to navigate through, and so I just feel like my mind is really occupied, and so it is helpful for me to have the prompt of, hey, gentle reminder, it's time for you to go and eat breakfast. Gentle reminder, it's time for you to go and get your skincare routine done. It's really, really, really good. In regards to waking up early, I woke up at almost the exact time that I was supposed to go downstairs and brick my phone. And I'm like, wow, how interesting. I woke up and I wasn't belaboring getting out of bed. My body was like, time to get up, let's go. And I thought that was really good. And then even just moving from one thing to the next in my habits, I was like, yes, we're doing it. I was a little bit behind on my quiet time, so I ended up playing the audio version of the Bible while I made my coffee. So that helped me to kind of keep up or like catch up, for lack of a better word. So I just feel like, wow, I've so far, I feel like I'm building a system that I think long-term will be sustainable. And it allows me to stay more in the moment too. The alarms are a relief. I don't feel like I have to go to my calendar all the time and constantly check, when am I supposed to do this? When am I supposed to do this? I'm just going to have the alarm to say, okay, now it's time for you to get that thing done. One thing I wanted to mention, as I've gone back and looked at the footage, I noticed that I struggle sometimes with framing fluid sentences. I have a lot of pauses, and that's one of the things I'd like to try to commit. I'd like to build a habit of being able to speak with a little more fluidity instead of pausing. And then I also notice with the pause that I'm looking up, and I know that very human reaction when we look up, typically to the right, I believe, that is me trying to recall information. And so I'm just kind of calling myself out here and wanting to engage with you guys. And I think the best way to do that is to try to look directly into the camera. I say a lot. So I'm just trying to call that out here and now with the goal of trying to, with the goal of trying to adjust my speech patterns. My speech pattern stems from a lot of experiences where I felt like I've had to adjust or frame things versus just speaking really plainly. And I am having to rework that. I'm learning now that I can say what I mean and say it with certainty and not say it flowery words. And that sometimes pausing, like I'm doing right now, it's not a penalty against me. The word from what I understand, is what a human does to try to find words, try to find the information to iterate next. It's like our bodies it's like as a human, we're not comfortable with the silence, and we think that saying fills the pause or fills the time appropriately. So why am I talking about that? I just want to be mindful of it. I just want to be aware of it. I think that it's important, and this channel is about building habits. So what better habit to try to work on than how I talk? I also say so a lot. And I want to try to, not fix, but I want to work on that. Yeah, I would like to fix that. I want to listen back to these videos. I want what I say to be clear. I want my speech pattern, I want who I am as a person to come through as I'm communicating with you. And verbal pauses, while they're normal, it doesn't always create clarity around who that person is. I want you to see who I am. So I'll get there. I'll get there. All right, it's time to go to work, and I will see you in a little bit. Let's see, it's 10:56 and I had some good meetings, or a good meeting. I need to go upstairs, do one more thing for work, and then I'm kind of deliberating, should I take my walk now or should I try to take it later? I might take it now, and then I don't know, we'll see. I'm wondering if even taking it earlier in the day would be good for me if I made that like a regular habit. You'll obviously know if I decide to go that direction, because I'll be outside and it'll be the next clip. Oh, walking in the rain. This is fun. It's been raining like this off and on for the past couple of days. And I'm just like, well, that's great and everything, but can we just get on with the fall weather? You know what I mean? It's raining! Mentally prepare myself. It's raining. I'm gonna get rained on. It's fine. Isn't that beautiful? Whoa. Okay. People probably think I'm a little strange, but that's okay. Let them think so. That's fine. I'm just out here in the rain. It's so funny. It's like, out of all days, this is the day that I decided to walk out without a raincoat, and I had a raincoat before. Just gonna embrace it. Sunscreen is life, but sunscreen also means eyes gonna get stung. I'm gonna spend most of my time with my eyes shut. Woo-wee! I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be out here in this beautiful weather. I'm thankful that I'm able to actually like walk, you know? Some people can't. Lots of things to be thankful for. Still walking in the rain. Still going. Almost there. Okay, I made it back. There we go. I am rained on. Thoroughly rained on. This is why we have this camera. Okay. Being out in the rain earlier was like hilarious. It just made me think like, of like all the little adventures that I've been on. Like when I graduated college, I went and did hiking in like upstate, up further in the Northeast. I went up in the mountains and hiked. And then I was also in another area in the Midwest where I did like an outdoor recreational deal. Maybe I'll share more about that at a later time, but like those were the days where just crazy stuff happened, and I was running up mountains and running down mountains and caught in the rain and in the snow, and I almost fell off of a mountain. That was a fun time. I had a friend though that saved my life. He was a good friend. But like that was kind of walking out there in the rain and staying out there in the rain was kind of like that reminder of like, you're going to still have epic adventures, or you're going to still, like, you still have life to live. And that's encouraging to me. I say the word encouraging a lot. I feel like I need to like have a thesaurus next to me and start to refurbish my vocabulary. I don't know about refurbish. We'll see. So, I appreciate you sticking around to the end of this video. Feel free again to throw a message in the comments, introduce yourself. I would love to get to know you. I would love to engage with the tribe community that we're building, and hear more about your story. I appreciate you, and have a wonderful weekend and a great end to your Friday. I'll see ya.